Today we're doing a pork noodle dish. It's a nice and easy one for during the week. Doesn't take much time, and it's got a few fresh ingredients in it, so let's get started. First, let's just start with some fresh ginger. So what you would do is take a spoon and just scrape off the skin. Don't need to peel it, it comes off quite easy. And let's trim this up. So I think for this ginger we're just going to grate it with a fine microplane. So you just grate it like that. It's not nice to have big chunky pieces in your stir fry. I think this is much nicer for everyone's palate. Next we've got 3 garlic cloves. You can just smash them like this. Just release some of the flavour. Again, these you don't want to cut them too small, because when you are cooking them in the pan, you don't want them to burn, so they're just there to add some flavour. Alright. Next we've got our carrot. We're just going to top and tail this, so take off the top and the tail. And then just to make it easy to cut it in half. And then all you do is just take off a piece off the bottom. That way you got a nice flat edge, so when you cut it, it doesn't roll around. Then you just cut it into thin slices like this. And then again into what we'd call julienne, so it's just very thin strips. Alright, and there we have our carrots, so move that to one side. Next we have our spring onions, or your scallions if you're in America. I'm just going to cut off the roots, if you don't want those. And then just you can cut them at an angle if you like, or cut them into even pieces. And we have a red pepper as well, which we're going to cut. So probably the easiest way is just to put it on its end like this. Get your knife in and just travel all the way around, and then you miss the white part, which is not very nice. And doing it like this, you don't have many bits of waste either, so it's pretty much all you need. And there we go, that's all you have left. You can even keep that tip if you like. There we go. No waste at all. Again, just slice this into strips. You can do this as you're cooking as well, but it's just good to always prepare and get it done ahead of time, I guess. It just makes it a bit easier. We're going to put those in first because they're harder. And then just over to our piece of meat. We've got some pork fillet here, so it's nice and lean, but what we do need to take off is just this sort of sinewy piece over here, which isn't very nice. So you just need to cut that off really. Get a knife underneath there and just cut it off. Try and take as little meat as possible with you. Pork's also good because it's really cheap, and you're getting that lean protein as well, which is good for muscle building. One little piece, there we go. Right, yeah, that should be fine. So we can Let's cut this into 2 halves. And then just into smaller, thin slices like that. So next we just need to take a bit of Chinese 5-spice, and we're going to put that on the meat and just sort of put it on as a rub or marinade if you like. Just add some depth of flavour. It is quite a strong spice, so you don't want to put too much on. That should be fine. Oh, and we need some salt and pepper as well. And then just massage it in with your hands. Just get it to coat all of the sides. So. Alright, we'll set this aside, we'll cook this in a minute. Alright, so we'll start off with our pork. Just a bit of oil in the pan, like so. Also be careful not to overcook because it will also dry out. So because it's so lean, it's similar to chicken breast, I guess, if you could say, or beef fillet. So if it is overcooked, it becomes very dry. Alright, so once that's done, we'll just remove this and put it on a plate, ready for the veg to cook that. We'll put this back in the end. Alright, so back on with the flame, some oil, I'm just putting in the hard veg first, so that will be your peppers and carrots. Next in with the garlic and the ginger. Some frozen peas. Let's add the spring onions in. Let's add back the pork. Mix it all about, and then we'll add our soy sauce. You don't need to add too much salt. I did put some on the pork, but the soy sauce is quite salty itself. So I'm just going to mix a bit of dark and some light soy sauce for this one. The dark is just more colourful, or was darker already, and more colour. The light one is the more saltier one. So may seem like a lot, but it's actually not that much. Let's give that a mix around. These are fresh noodles, so they don't need to be boiled at all. They just need to be stir fried. You could use the, even 2-minute noodles will work with this. You could use any noodle you want, but these are pretty good. I normally just like to break them apart a bit and separate them so they don't stick together. Let's just see how much is on here. 300 grams. Yeah, that might be all right. So we'll stick them both in. You'd normally use a wok or something for a dish like this, but this also works well. Any deep pan is pretty good. And yeah, these are fresh noodles that are pretty much cooked. They just need to be heated up really. So they say stir fry in 2 to 3 minutes. So yeah, there we go. And that's an easy dish, just done in a few minutes. Then the last is what we can do is just squeeze some fresh lime over there. Just adds a bit of freshness. We can go for the whole one. There's not that much juice in lime, so alright, let's dish some of this up. Can't wait to give it a taste. Just get a bit of everything in your scoop there. Some noodles, some pork, some veg. Absolutely amazing. Just those few ingredients with a bit of soy sauce. It's really tasty. The pork's nice and tender. The vegetables nice and fresh. As I say, perfect for a week's night dinner. Excellent. I hope you enjoy this one. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. It helps the channel a lot. And again, thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next one.